Hello, everybody. Miss Debbie here. How are you today? Are you staying cool? We're just going to have a nice, quiet story time. Hopefully, you're tucked into your cool white sheets, into Lily White's party in a cool room with a fan on, and just nothing too frenzied tonight because it's so hot. Ooh. So let's start. Hello, everybody. How are you? How are you? How are you? Hello, everybody. How are you? How are you today? Remember, we talked about how different people wave, and some people wave like this, and like little old ladies or babies wave like this. And ever since I started talking about that, guess what? I've been waving like this. It's so weird. Hi, I'm a little old lady. So the queen waves. She puts her hands like this. And I think the Pope just goes like that. So it's funny just to watch how people how people wave. I'm waving. I'm at the beach and I'm waving. I'm trying to get your attention. That's why people wave. Anyway, let's do thumpkin. All right. So close your hands into fists. Put them in your lap or behind your back. And let's start. Where is Thumpkin? Where is Thumpkin? Here I am. Here I am. How are you today, sir? Very well, I thank you. Run away. Run away. Where is Pointer? Where is Pointer? Here I am. Here I am. How are you today, sir? Very well, I thank you. Run away. Run away. Where is tall lady? Where is tall lady? Here I am. Here I am. How are you today, ma'am? Very well, I thank you. Stride away. Stride away. Where is Ringman? Where is Ringman? Here I am. Here I am. How are you today, sir? Very well, I thank you. Run away. Run away. Where is Pinky? Where is Pinky? Here I am. Here I am. How are you today, dude? Very well, I thank you. Run away. Run away. Well, here I am at the library. In a couple of weeks, we'll have story time outside once again on the lawn. That'll be a lot of fun. Oh, I think it's July 15th or 14th or something like that. But I'll remind you again. But we always do our 7 o'clock on Wednesday nights, and here we are. So our first book today, this evening, oh, I'm getting tired already, is called Stretch by Doreen Cronin. She has a cute book called Wiggle, which I like to do, and stretches. Stretch is a lot of fun, too. Look at all those stretchy poses. Kind of fun. Some of them look like a little bit of a yoga, but that doesn't matter. You could pick up a book on stretching and see all of these yoga poses. That looks like fun, a back bend. Stretch with me, hands in the air. Count to 3 and hold it right there. So put your hands in the air and count to 3. 1, 2, 3. Stretch. You could lay in bed and do the same thing. Stretch up high for a snack in the trees. Hey, I heard there's a lot of giraffes at the Turtleback Zoo. I didn't know that. I can't wait to go. Stretch out wide for a ride on the breeze. Pretend you're a bird or an airplane. Can you stretch to the ceiling? This particular stretch is called downward facing dog. And if you notice, dogs do this type of stretch all the time. It's very good for your back and your strength. Can you stretch on the floor? Can you stretch with a whisper? Can you stretch with a roar? Can you stretch underwater? Can you stretch on a wave? You can stretch on a surfboard if you're very, very brave. Some will stretch to show you feathers. That looks like a peacock. And some will stretch to show you spots, a leopard. A stretch that goes a stretch too far might tie you up in knots. A yawn is just a stretch that starts down deep inside. Uh-oh. Every time I read this book, I yawn. It travels up into your mouth and makes it open wide. Yawns are contagious. If you see somebody yawn, then you'll pretty surely start yawning too. If I were an inchworm, I'd stretch from place to place. Can you be the inchworm? He's stretching from the Eiffel Tower to the Statue of Liberty. If I were an astronaut, I'd stretch in outer space. I always wanted to go to outer space. I stretch my lungs to take a breath. All right, let's do that. Then blow out, nice and slow. A bubble will stretch and stretch and stretch. Looks like he's blowing a bubble until there's no room left to grow. Pop. If you stretch me and I stretch you, look at that. They're both standing on balls and balancing their stretch. We'll stretch twice as far. Who knows what we can do? Look at this statue. He's all twisted into a yogini posture. Can you sit like that with your legs crossed and your arms in thankful pose in front of your heart? Well, I cannot sit with my legs crossed. Never could. I'd like to practice, but I never could. So let's sing Skidamarink. Skidamarink-a-dink-a-dink, skidamarink-a-doo. I love you. Skidamarink-a-dink-a-dink, skidamarink-a-doo. I love you. I love you in the morning and in the afternoon. I love you in the evening and underneath the big, big, beautiful white moon. Oh, skidamarink-a-dink-a-dink, skidamarink-a-doo. I love you. Cha-cha-cha. I like that song. I think everybody likes that song. Here is a new book that I found. It's called Tad, about a little tadpole. Do you know what a tadpole is? Have you seen them this summer? A tadpole is what grows out of a frog's egg. So see those little white things? Those are frog's eggs. And then they grow into a frog. Tad. Oh, looking inside that little egg, a little eye. Tad was a frog. Well, that's not quite true. She was almost a frog. There she is. She's just a little tadpole with a big eye and a little tail. Tad was small, smaller than her tad brothers, smaller than her tad sisters. Tad was the smallest, almost a frog in the whole wide pond. She was so small that she had to wiggle her tail twice as fast as any of the others just to keep up. Keep up, they would say, or Big Blub will get you. Tad had never seen Big Blub. Big Blub, they said, was a great, big, nasty fish. Big Blub swam in the deep, dark, murky part of the pond. He was as old as the mud, they said. He would wait till the sun went behind the clouds, till the whole pond was gray, and then he would glide out from the dark patches and gulp. No, no, Tad did not want to know. She decided to not believe in Big Blub. But just in case, she kept to the shallow, sunny parts of the pond, where Big Blub could not get her. And when the sun went behind the clouds, she carefully hid behind the rocks and plants, hoping that Big Blub would not find her. Day by day, the tadpoles grew. They grew back legs and then front legs. They grew webbed toes. Their legs grew longer. Their legs grew stronger. Stretching their forelegs as wide as they could, they felt like they wanted to climb out of the pond. A lot of stretching going on. Good thing we learned about stretching just before. They rushed into the shallow water quicker than you or I could blink. Swoosh, wiggle, swish. Swish, wiggle, swoosh. Their tails got smaller and smaller until they no longer had tails at all. We've lost our tails, we've lost our tails, they cheered, all except for Tad. Every night, they would find a big leaf and curl up together. But as the nights passed, Tad noticed fewer and fewer tadpoles to curl up with. Each night, Tad counted her tad brothers and tad sisters. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Where had they all gone? She didn't like to think. Tad played in the shallows with her last tad brother and her last tad sister. You can't catch us, Big Blub, her last tad sister called out into the shadows. But soon there were just two of them. It seems there are fewer of us than before, don't you think? Said Tad to her last tad brother. Aw, she still has her tail. And then there was only one. Ooh, here's the bubbles from Big Blub. But she was strong and she was clever and she knew all the best hiding places. Big Blub would never catch her. Oh no! Big Blub! Tad swam faster than she had ever swum before. Then Tad did something she had never done before. She swam up and up and up and up. Big Blub sank back to the deep, dark, murky part of the pond, back to the mud where he belonged. Glug, glug, blub, blub. Well, Tad, she just swam up and up and up and then jumped. And guess who was sitting on the rocks waiting for her? All her tad brothers and sisters. So they didn't get caught by Big Blub. And now they can sleep in a flower, on a leaf, on a flower, as little frogs. I love frogs and toads. Oh, I have a song about frogs. All right, so you could put your hands together like this. Make a frog mouth. It goes like this. Yagoo went the little green frog one day. Yagoo went the little green frog. Yagoo went the little green frog one day, and his eyes went glug, glug, glug. Right? They have big watery eyes, like Tad. Big watery eyes. And the big bullfrog says, "Barumph." Barumph went the big green frog one day. Barumph went the big green frog. Barumph went the big green frog one day, and his eyes went glug, glug, glug. So I think I'm still yawning. Oh boy. I think toads live in the woods, like in the leaves, and frogs live near the water. I'm not sure. I'd have to read a book. Do you know where I could find a book about frogs and toads? Come on, Miss Debbie. We know you know where to find those books. Here's another new book. I love this book. The Digger and the Flower. It was morning and the big trucks were ready to work. Let's hoist, said Crane. Let's push, said Dozer. I think a dozer means bulldozer. Let's dig, said Digger. Together they built tall buildings for working. There's the crane and the digger and the dozer. They built roads for driving and bridges for crossing. They built and built until the loud whistle blew. I'm beat, said Crane. Me too, said Dozer. The other big trucks took a break, but Digger did not. He's looking at something. Looks like a little flower. Digger had found something in the rubble. Hello there, he said. The flower was tiny, but it was beautiful. Every day while the other big trucks built, Digger visited the flower. He watered it when its leaves looked dry. He shielded it on windy days. And just before he switched off for the night, Digger sang the flower a bedtime song. Look, the flower's getting bigger. The flower grew, but the city grew too, and soon every space had been filled. Every space but one. We need to put a building here, said Crane. Dozer started his engine. Before Digger could stop him, here, look at the flower. Before Digger could stop him, Dozer blew a big puff of smoke and cut the flower down. Then the other big trucks went back to work, but Digger did not. Oh, he was so upset. He was crying. Oh. When the smoke cleared, Digger saw something in the rubble. Little seeds, he said. He scooped them up and drove. He drove past the tall buildings, past the farthest house on the farthest street, out of the city. He drove to a place no big truck had ever been. Oh, isn't that beautiful? Hey, there's a word for that. It's called verdant. Can you say that? Verdant. The verdant fields. Ooh, green. And there Digger stopped. He dug and scooped. There he's digging and scooping, and tucked the seeds into the warm earth. Every day, Digger cared for the seeds. He watered them when their leaves looked dry. 3 little plants came up. He shielded them on windy days. And just before he switched off for the night, Digger sang the flowers a bedtime song. Oh, the end. And the flowers will grow and grow until they're a beautiful field of flowers. Isn't that a sweet book? I love that. I'd like to find more books like that. Oh, so it's probably time for Lily White's party, right? I love Lily White's party. And I can't wait to go to visit Lily White every day, every night. But so let's get ready for bed. This is the way we wash our face, wash our face, wash our face. This is the way we wash our face before we go to bed. This is the way we comb our hair, comb our hair, comb our hair. This is the way we comb our hair before we go to bed. This is the way we brush our teeth, brush our teeth, brush our teeth. This is the way we brush our teeth before we go to bed. This is the way we blow a kiss, blow a kiss, blow a kiss. This is the way we blow a kiss before we go to bed. One more story? Okay. Let's see if I have a bedtime story. Llama, Llama, Red Pajama. I haven't read this book in a long time. A llama is a real animal. And they're raised on farms for their fur. So people shear them like you would shear a sheep for its wool. Maybe a llama's fluff is called wool. I don't know. That's another question for your favorite librarian. Llama, Llama, Red Pajama. Oh, Llama, Llama, Red Pajama reads a story with his mama. Mama kisses baby's hair. Mama Llama goes downstairs. Good night. Llama, Llama, Red Pajama feels alone without his mama. Baby Llama wants a drink. Mama's at the kitchen sink. Llama, Llama, Red Pajama calls down to his llama mama. Mama says she'll be up soon. Baby Llama hums a tune. Llama, Llama, Red Pajama, waiting, waiting for his mama. Mama isn't coming yet. Baby Llama starts to fret. Llama, Llama, Red Pajama whimpers softly for his mama. Mama Llama hears the phone. Baby Llama starts to moan. Llama, Llama, Red Pajama listens quiet for his mama. What is Mama Llama doing? Baby Llama starts boo-hooing. Llama, Llama, Red Pajama hollers loudly for his mama. Mama! Baby Llama stomps and pouts. Baby Llama jumps and shouts. Ooh, he's throwing a little tantrum. Llama, Llama, Red Pajama, in the dark without his mama. Eyes wide open, covers drawn. What if Mama Llama's gone? Llama, Llama, Red Pajama, weeping, wailing for his mama. Will his mama ever come? Mama Llama, run, run, run. Here she comes, dropping the phone. She's running. Baby Llama, what a tizzy. Sometimes Mama is very busy. Please stop all this llama drama and be patient for your mama. Little llama, don't you know? Mama llama loves you so. Mama llama's always near, even if she's not right here. Kisses. Llama llama red pajama gets 2 kisses from his mama. Snuggles pillow soft and deep. Baby llama goes to sleep. The end. Well, one of our good night songs is Twinkle. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. Up above the world so high, like a diamond in the sky. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. Twinkle's very happy. He loves to watch over us at night. So day is done. Gone the sun from the lake, from the hills, from the sky. All is well. Safely rest. Sleep is nigh. Now there's a little guy named Wee Willie Winkie who runs through the town, upstairs and downstairs in his nightgown. He's a little guy. He's peeping through the windows and peering through the locks, the key locks. Are the children in their beds? It's almost 8 o'clock. And who else comes out at night? Mr. Sandman. I'll have to find a song about Mr. Sandman. Mr. Sandman comes while you're just falling asleep and sprinkles sand in your eyes to make you want to close your eyes and go to sleep. It's true. And don't you wake up with sand in your eyes and you have to splash water on your face? It's true. True story, Mr. Sandman. And he brings dreams. He brings good dreams. So I wish you good dreams and a good night's sleep. And a fun day tomorrow. It's summertime. Just summer is the fun time, isn't it? There's so many things to do outside. Anyway, here's my song for you. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. You'll never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away. Good night. I love you. Sweet dreams. And I will see you next time. And come to the library. It's air conditioned and you can find good books.